Hey there again, YouTube. This is Austin with Dream-In Rotary here. I have finally gotten around to getting my rotary cars and my tools and my parts in the same place at the same time, and I have time to build them now. The time to build them is a little less, well, how do I say it? That's probably the biggest factor, I guess. It's the least abundant thing I have right now. I have the access to both the cars, the tools, and have the money to do them. I just have a limit on the time. The shortened, condensed version is that the last video I made was for the first gen Mazda RX-7. That was months ago now. I'll have to actually look it up. It's been a very long time since I've been able to post. We ended up moving from our current location to a new house that we were buying. We ended up canceling the purchase of that house, and so I ended up here. I just refinished this entire garage just for my usage for this winter. We'll be buying our own place here in the next 6 months, we hope. So it's been kind of a tough transition to get used to not running the rotary cars and not being able to work on them for so long, even though I had them available to me. So this is going to be kind of an update and where we sit with just this RX-7 here. The RX-7 is going to be the first one that's going to get built. The RX-8 is going to come after that, even though I should build it as a daily. Here in Minnesota, we're very fortunate right now with our winter. Has been stalled by a lot. It's currently 50 degrees out and gorgeous. So it's going to be just running this FB, needs to get finished, needs to get running, needs to get tuned. And then it needs to also get the whole drivetrain reassessed to make sure everything's still good in it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab the new camera I'm filming on here, and we're going to walk around the first gen, and I'll kind of show you what we got going on here and what it's going to take to try to finish this up. As of right now, it is November the 11th today. I am sitting next to an RX-7 that needs just about everything redone or retouched in order to run, and my wedding is on December 17th, so we have little more than a month, about 5 weekends from this Saturday, from tomorrow, to finish this car and have it running and driving for that in the winter in Minnesota, and they're saying it's supposed to be a crazy one with snow. So I have to get this done and tuned in the next 5 weeks, running and driving reliably, in order to be able to drive it to the wedding and back. So it's going to be kind of a crazy fast build, kind of a dirty one right away in the beginning. Just going to slap it all in, get it to run, get it tuned, and get it ready to roll. And then I'm going to end up taking it back in the garage here, and then I'm going to do some body work to it this winter and make sure everything's all squared away for next summer if we're going to shows and stuff. After that one's built and tuned and ready to go, then I'm going to start on the RX-8 here, and I'll do some videos on that too. So I'm going to grab the camera here, we're going to do a quick walk around. Okay. So what we got going on here, as you can see, there's nothing in the engine bay right now. It is filled with actually an FC front subframe setup that I'm sending to a buddy of mine because he needs it for his build out in New Jersey. So this is pretty much where we're going to be starting from. No motor, no tranny, no radiator, no core support, no nothing pretty much. I ran the fuel setup a while ago, so that's going to be ready to roll already, but the rest of it needs to get finished. Over here you can see I've got 3 of the Epsilons in front of the car. Those need to get pulled apart and refinished because I just got the tires pulled off of those. So over here, if you take a look in the car, it's pretty sad. It's packed pretty much up to the windows with stuff in here. The reason for this is because I basically used it as a storage container and put all of the parts that I needed to finish this car inside of it, so that I could have it all in one place at one time and be ready to roll. Here, the one Epsilon, the rear is mounted. If you take a look, we're going to have some fitment challenges here. I could roll and pull the fender, or I could end up running the flares that I actually have sitting right here. But let's do a walk around still. Here's the motor and transmission. I just bagged up because we were doing sheetrock in here. So I bagged it up just to try to keep the dust off of it. So I'm going to end up unbagging that, cleaning that up. I'll separate the motor and tranny, check out the clutch, make sure that's still good. I'm going to pull the tail shaft off of this transmission here, replace it with a first-gen tail shaft in order to run a stock first-gen drive shaft. So here's kind of the back of the car. If you look over here, you can kind of tell the difference between the waxed and non-waxed area. If you look right at the Mazda badge here in the center, you can kind of tell that corner up and to the right that I waxed just barely the other day, just touched it. And then the left side I haven't yet. Needs to get a whole wax on the outside just to look presentable for the wedding. If we walk around this side of the car, got to fit this wheel back here. We have to focus here. Still finish the almost entire interior in this car. It is currently in shambles. Nothing is really put together. The dash is still there, but that's about it. I'm going to end up probably mounting that Corbo seat on the driver's side, and I think I'll use that just for the wedding, and then I'll pull it back apart, and I might get some, this is the Corbo Forza, and I think I want to get the FX1 Pros. So here's another blurry to clear shot of the pile of parts in the car. Other than that, I've got to finish up the wiring tuck here on the driver's side. There's the hole for it. All the wiring runs here in the channel between the firewall and basically the front driver's side headlight. Got to finish that up, make sure that's all good to go. I'll end up retouching all that. And then the engine brace up here, I'm going to do a short video on how to modify that to make it work from a 12A original mount back to a 13B mount, mounting it 20 millimeters further forward, which pushes the motor forward, which isn't too terrible of a task. Here's another wide shot of the entire car as it sits. It's going to be a lot of work, but it'll be a lot of fun, I think, and it's kind of a fun challenge to try to get done in a time constraint. Definitely makes me want to work faster at it and get it done quicker. Here's going to be its friend here, 2004 Mazda RX-8. Has every option except the nav. Pretty nice car. I think I'm going to like it a lot. Haven't even driven it yet because I bought it with a blown motor pretense, but we'll get into that shortly. So here I'm going to set the camera back here on the tripod. Alright guys, so that's all I got for today. Just in Synapse, I'm going to be doing this RX-7 first, pretty quick and dirty build, but I think it'll still be fun to watch. I'm going to do quite a few video updates and shorten videos of it. I'm going to try to keep the video lengths under 10 minutes, preferably under about 5, just to keep it short. I just wanted to do kind of a long intro so you can see what we're dealing with here. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to be a challenge, and I do enjoy challenges. I like to learn a lot. I think I will learn even more than I know now about these kind of cars, trying to build it so fast. So please feel free to follow me on the Facebook page, Dreamin' Rotary, which I'm also doing this live right now. If you watch the page at all, you'll be able to see that. You can follow me on the Instagram page I have, which is Dreamin' Rotary as well. Pretty much all I use it for is the rotary stuff. I don't do much of anything personal on there. I don't think I have yet. And then I'm on the YouTube, of course, here. You can subscribe on the YouTube channel. And then if you feel free to find me on Facebook, too, you can add me and ask me questions on there as well. Thanks again for all the support. I look forward to doing some more videos and trying to explain and help some more people on some small stuff that they want to know about these first gens. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We will see you later, and hopefully the next video I've made some progress. Thanks, guys.